Hello and welcome to ChinnyVision. This time we're looking at Boulder Dash on the Acorn Electron. I don't think there are many gamers out there that aren't familiar with Boulder Dash. First came out on the Atari 8-bits in 1984 and quickly ported to systems such as the Commodore 64 and well, everything really. There was even versions for the IBM PC, and if there wasn't a official version for your computer, there was almost certainly a clone. Took till 1988 for a version to come out for the Acorn Electron, ported by Tynesoft, which is a bit of a concern given the quality of the Jet Set Willy game we saw the other week. But we're going to give this version a shot and see what it's like. As to be expected, slightly beepy music on the menu screen here. Of course, the Acorn Electron only has a one-channel sound chip, so there's not a lot you can do about that. So we start the game, and, well, aside from the slightly garish colours, this appears to be a pretty faithful clone of Boulder Dash. Yes, slightly garish, and okay, the scrolling is moving one character block at a time, but no, it all appears to be here. You move around the levels, you collect the diamonds. When you've collected the diamonds, you make your way towards the exit, while at all times trying to make sure that you're not crushed by the boulders. Controls are fairly responsive, having to play this on the keyboard of course, because the Electron doesn't have a joystick port built in unless you have the expansion interface. But luckily the keyboard on this machine is pretty good, unlike say the Sinclair Spectrum with its rubber keys. There you go, we've unlocked the end of the level, so we can either go straight to the end of the level or we can collect all the rest of the diamonds. And yeah, having played Boulder Dash on many different systems, this appears to be fairly authentic given the limitations of the machine. So now we go on to level 2. Again, the same layout you'd see on Boulder Dash on any system. And let's have a quick look against the Atari XL XE version, which of course is the original. And yeah, you've got a few less colours on the Electron, you lose all that lovely hardware scrolling that the Atari has. But, you know, yeah, it's all there. The Electron can't be expected to match the quality of the Atari 8-bits because, of course, the XL and XE have all those fancy custom hardware chips that meant the system cost so much money to buy in the first place when it first came out. And the machine always uses those to good effect with some really good scrolling and that full colour palette that the Atari 8-bits have. When that compares against the colours here on the Electron, which are basically the same kind of colours you'd see approximately on your teletext service. The in-game sound effects here on the Electron are fairly basic, limited to beeps and other basic sound effects like that. But of course the Electron has quite big limitations in that it only has 32K of memory compared to 64K on the Atari, and of course the amount of screen memory needed to do stuff on the Electron meant that the screens could take up to 20K of memory, not leaving a lot of memory left for the game code. I don't think it's using the full 20K in this case, but some screen modes certainly do. Of course, most Electron users will be looking at Boulder Dash and going, this is a Repton rip-off. No, it isn't. Of course, Boulder Dash came first, and it's Repton that's the rip-off. So as an Electron owner, you have to ask yourself, do I want to play Repton or do I want to play Boulder Dash? And coming to this from the outside, having played both games, I'd say, well, you know, Boulder Dash is the original. It's by far the better game. Repton, and this is going to be a very unpopular opinion among Electron owners, is basically a Boulder Dash rip-off and a poor quality one at that. You want to play the best, you want to play the original, and you want to get the best out of your Electron, play Boulder Dash. It's a great conversion.